Hello all, and welcome back to my channel, Drunk Crafts with Paige. I am Paige, and I am drinking a Mike's lemonade, and it is this seasonal flavor, which is pomegranate blueberry, and it's my new favorite thing, and I know it's seasonal, but I hope it never goes away. We have done a couple of alcohol ink projects just using this Yupo paper, this shiny paper that is meant for alcohol inks, but I wanted to do a piece that doesn't end up just in a picture frame or used as a bookmark. So we are going to mount it on this beautiful wooden canvas or wooden board. So if you would like to join me for this project, please continue watching. There will be a couple of steps to this project. We are first going to use, like I said, this Yupo paper to create our alcohol ink art first before we get to mounting it onto the board. So we're just gonna dive right into the alcohol ink. Here is our piece of paper. I've taped it down to this board so to keep it in place when we hit it with the heat gun, and it's not like flying about everywhere. And for those who are joining us for the first time for alcohol ink art, we need isopropyl alcohol, preferably 90% or higher. I have 91. The 70% just doesn't do the same thing. I also have this nice little plastic dropper that I'm going to use to put down the alcohol. We also have all of our alcohol inks, and as I mentioned before, got my heat gun because I use that to kind of blow stuff around and mix it around, and it helps everything dry faster. So one of the cool things about this piece is that we're not using it as like a bookmark, or it's not confined to a stencil. So we can cover this whole piece of paper with whatever we want. Kind of along the same lines as the bookmarks, we did a color scheme that I really liked. We did like a really dark reddish with some gray smoky stuff. It was dark and ominous and totally right up my alley, and I really liked the way it looked. So we're gonna start off with those colors. We did a red and then mixed it with a brown, so it kind of gave it more of a kind of a bloody hue, that it's got shades of red and brown. So I'm going to mix both of those up together. And we are going to put some drops of the red down and a little bit of the brown. And here we go. And now when it gets to this point where it is pretty much dry, or mostly dry, I like to take, for these super harsh areas, I'll just take more of the alcohol and blend it out even more. Okay, and now I'd like to do the same thing, but going maybe in this direction. There's our red, and there's our brown. One of the other colors we used in that bookmark was this black. It's called black. It kind of, if you use little amounts of it, it comes out sort of smoky. So we're gonna do a little bit of that. I would also like to add just some plain red not mixing the brown in or anything. That gives us like a nice, like a different shade of red going on. Yeah, it's just like a slightly different shade of the brownish red compared to this. I like it. So I'm gonna add that a few other places. Now we are very carefully going to do some of this metallic silver. I love the metallics, but they're very hard to manage, and if you end up with too much in one spot, it can kind of get globby and it can also flake off, and we don't want that. So I'm going to try to be very stingy with this. Okay, so there's one side, and I'm gonna rotate it again because I think it's easier to blow this direction. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the silver. But what I also really like to do with this little pipette is I like to, if I can, sometimes I ruin things, is just kind of spray it over the top. Ooh! And of course, wherever the alcohol hits, it disturbs the ink and it just kind of freckles it, I guess. Kind of makes it look like, gives it stars. I don't know, that's what I think it looks like. This is gonna be our final piece, or at least this is our final part of the Yupo paper. We are gonna let this dry. The alcohol ink takes several days for it to fully dry to the touch. Once it's dry, we're gonna give it a nice coat of our Kamar varnish to protect it, and then we'll hit it with some UV protectant as well, just so that prevents the ink from fading. It will come back once all of this is dry and ready to go. Our alcohol piece is done. Here it is. I gave it, as I said earlier, I gave it several coats of this Krylon Kamar varnish. It is excellent for alcohol ink work. And then I also did a few coats of this UV archival spray. That's just gonna help protect it in like the sunlight so your work doesn't fade over time. And now that it is all sealed and good, we are going to mount it on this nice little wood canvas doohickey. And all that we're simply gonna do is brush on a healthy coat of this Mod Podge to glue it down. We're gonna spread it out, pressing down nice and evenly to make sure everywhere has some adhesive on it. And we're gonna glue it down nice and flat before we coat it in resin. Our artwork is now officially mounted to this wood board. The Mod Podge is dry, and now we're gonna add our resin coat. I went ahead and taped up the sides, and I did leave like a little bit of an overhang because one, that's how the design of the wood is, and two, I'm gonna gently push some of the resin off the edge so it kind of wraps around the side just a little bit, the side of this canvas, and it's gonna seal our alcohol ink artwork down really nicely. So our next step is simply throwing some resin on there, which I have already mixed up for us. Our resin is totally cured, which means our alcohol ink piece is done, and we are going to take an up-close look at it. I love the way that these wood panels just look as far as all of my pieces. I think the wood just makes it look so structurally sound and really clean and professional, and I love now knowing that I can mount alcohol ink pieces onto this wood, and it's gonna look, I mean, look how cool! Pardon the ring light reflection, but look at the metallics. Ugh, I love it. This might be one of my new favorite pieces. There are a couple of spots around the edges where the paper raised just a little bit. That's my bad for not putting enough Mod Podge on, especially on the edges, when mounting the alcohol ink paper onto this wood canvas. But the resin is obviously going to keep it in place. It's not going anywhere. Here are some up-close shots of this piece outside in natural light. I can't decide which direction I like it best, horizontal or vertical. I don't know, but either way, this is definitely one of my new favorite pieces. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, then feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I have a lot of stuff down in the description box below. I have links for my Instagram, my PayPal, and my Facebook page, which now has pieces that are up for sale if you are interested in buying anything that we've created so far. There's also a whole list of all the materials we used in this week's video if you would like to try to make anything on your own at home. I will see you guys all for the next video. Cheers!